What it do, fellas? So this video, as you do see by that title, yes, another no contact video, because y'all asked, and how can I deliver if I'm not gonna keep giving the videos that y'all want to see? So I won't say this is a series, but I'm gonna try to bring you guys basically alternatives or other options. So with this specific video, I'm gonna tell you, try this instead. And maybe if you're already trying it, there's gonna be things that I'm gonna add on today that maybe you should implement, add to your no contact strategy to have it work way better for you guys. Okay, so maybe you don't want to do no contact any longer. Let's see how you could cut this short and make her reach out to you, or have her, react where she has to break no contact. Now let's get to this first thing, but make sure you do give this video a big thumbs up. So discussion per usual, but this is be inactive on everything. Now social media, especially because in the modern day, women are on social media. They get the most validation from social media, and just in general, everybody's really on dating sites, everybody's really on their phone. So social media will be like the one thing that you should think, and I know it sounds bad because we're talking about games, but you should think should be one of your best strategies to use. Now for females in general, I told y'all, they love to lurk. So it's nothing to watch your story on a private page. It's also nothing to have a friend, or maybe you guys had mutual friends who watch and then they tell. And then also, let's just say y'all are doing no contact and she's watching your stories. You should not be watching hers. So let's say she's watching your stories. That's still a way of her getting information, even if she knows that you don't want her. I mean, that she doesn't want you and all this stuff. It still is a way of women now going back to social media and getting answers. So how could you possibly cut short any answer that you can give her? And fellas, I'm gonna tell you more of what you could do exactly in your situation if you guys do book a consultation. Click that link down below. Amazing deal right now for you guys. And also shout out to all the guys that been booking and all the consultation stories. Y'all, consultation more of no contact stories that you guys been telling me. It's been awesome, y'all. Fellas, you guys got game, and don't ever doubt yourself, because hey, y'all are doing your thing out here. Okay, so book by clicking that link, and make sure you do that after this video though. Watch it till the end. Back to this whole social media and how you have to be inactive. What you have to exactly do is post less. Now, here's the thing. If you already been inactive, or let's say you haven't been showing out, I'll tell you a few other things in a second. But one thing you do have to just consider, how about you be more inactive? So if you just been kind of MIA, been disappearing a bit, it must mean you need to do it more. See how you get her to maybe watch your stories more after that. Or also, let's say you're at full ghosting. Great job. Maybe it just means in other areas you have to be working better. So in real life, she knows that you're not doing well, but you're just inactive on social media. That would also mean that no contact is not working well on that aspect, on that exact aspect of bettering yourself. So just remember, when I tell you have to do one thing and do the other, and when you're not doing both, yes, it's like slacking. And then also, it doesn't really make it work all the way. So also just watch out for, if you're being inactive, right, you're taking away how she could get answers. You're making her have to search more or find other ways, right? If you're doing that, that just still means that when she does get answers, it cannot be that you're doing bad for yourself. So I literally have to tell you guys this. When a lot of females, I wrote it down, I'm looking back at it, but when a lot of females have to go through no contact and distance themselves, they really don't feel like y'all are going to do this for a long time, right? I tell you guys already on consistency. But the other aspect of it is that, like, y'all don't put enough pressure where they could feel the feelings of like, dang, I'm really missing him. Wow, I hate this space. Or you know what? Better yet, for some of you guys, I have to reach out. I can't go no more days. So yeah, y'all still, will still watch her here and there, or y'all will still post, right? And she'll get the answers of, well, I don't need to miss him. Maybe he hasn't posted in a long time, but look at when he posted today. He's not doing much better. So I'm saying something like, okay, you didn't post for 3 weeks. And this is a real example, like real life. You didn't post for 3 weeks. You're inactive, right? You're already doing no contact. Y'all are not speaking. It's been a while since y'all have spoken. Obviously, it's been 3 weeks, and boom, you know, you're supposed to be doing great. You're supposed to be on your purpose. You're supposed to not be slacking. And when she comes back to find out about you, she's supposed to be excited about you because of the changes. But instead, when you post after that 3 weeks, it's you in the gym, but yet you look the same way as before. So what I'm trying to say is that the cap has to stop. A lot of y'all really are thinking that you're doing no contact with the little bit that you're doing of not talking to her. Reality check, fellas, that I gotta give you, and give me a big thumbs up for this. Reality check is that you're not doing close to even enough, okay? We gotta laugh it off, because if you want to take yourself serious, then you won't have moments where you're gonna be taking things lightly and still entertain her BS, or still get disrespected, and on top of that, disrespect yourself on top of her disrespecting you. No sense made there. So now when you can basically improve yourself, right? Go to the gym, as I be telling you. And, you know, I'm not going to get into what y'all need to do. You hear it enough from me. But if you guys are doing that, when you do post after the 3 weeks of no contact or 3 months, it could take that long. Don't even be waiting on the TikTok to be going quicker. Don't do that. The clock to go quicker. Just expect that there is no time period on no contact too. So instead, when y'all pop up with that picture after being inactive, and not to be deactive, like don't deactivate your socials. Just disappear like a real ghost. And I'm gonna say Casper. But when you post and you're lean now, you're built now. Oh, and y'all, I've been in the gym. If y'all have not been like watching my stories or seeing any of my snaps, your girl been putting in work. I'm not gonna do too much flexing here, but yeah. So I'm just saying, it's gonna show. You know, same way if a female, and this is how you have to be real with yourself. The same way if a female, her appearance starts changing, it's not going to get hidden. Like, yes, we understand women can cover up. Yes, we understand there's surgical procedures and different ways to enhance yourself. But the point is, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to know. She might look good with the cover up. We know this. But it's going to show. So if she puts more weight on, it's going to show, right? That's what I'm saying with this whole example of if you start going to the gym, it's gonna show. If you start putting more weight during the no contact and, you know, you're not really motivated, you don't want to be fit and all that type of stuff, then it's gonna show. So y'all gotta start looking also at the, not surroundings, but maybe, I guess you could say your environment. Look at your lifestyle. Look how you're conducting yourself. Because should you really get respected at this point, right? Maybe some of y'all are asking yourselves, why is no contact still not working? I've been in this for about 3 years. I needed to work with Hanukkah. It was supposed to work yesterday. I get that. But the point is that when you don't actually fully respect yourself and did what you should be doing, so in other words, earn her to actually reach out to you and break no contact, you're not gonna get that. So maybe the moral of this might be, you got yourself, I gotta stop trying to do accents because sometimes it's bad, but let me say it again. You got yourself in this situation, and I don't know which accent it is. Don't even ask me in the comments, you know. If y'all are still watching till now, don't even ask me. But, you know, you got yourself in the situation, right? She did it. So let me just say this. You might have to go and man up in other areas. And I have not talked about this enough, but I've been kind of saying recently, like, y'all are great in other areas. Like, you could be, and now we could talk about some guys are actually doing great in the gym, but then you're lacking mentally in game. Maybe being funny. Maybe you can't crack one joke to even. I'm not going to get into it, but you can't crack one joke. Like, get rid of the punchline. Stop doing this pickup type of stuff. Like, no more pickup lines, or that's what I meant to say. Like, don't do none of that. So y'all in this area, y'all are lacking, but yet y'all are just so stuck on, well, I have not posted in about 3 weeks. And you know what happened? I've been focused on myself, but I haven't went to the gym and did a single thing, and my health has been bad, and it's been showing. It's been really, really showing. So what am I trying to tell y'all? That the reason why she still has not gone and out and said, let me go and reply, because man, he's looking good in those pictures. The reason why, she scrolled through your IG picture or back on Snapchat and overlooked that snap that you look, because she knows that you're, and I'm not trying to sound rude, but she knows that you're a joke. Now, what I really wanted to say, though, is that you take yourself for a joke. So I'm saying it starts with y'all. No contact is really fully working because y'all put in the work. As in, if you really are working out here, as I love to say, putting in the grind, and the grind should never stop, then it's gonna like basically manifest into real life to have women see it and want you for it, right? So it's the same thing that women are basically hypergamous, and the next fine guy that comes in the room, she's hopping on. The reason why, women are so hypergamous and it still keeps working, it's, in the modern day, it's not working, but it's supposed to work where the leader is the one that's going to make this woman want to come back. The reason why, yes, in the modern day, it's hard for us to get like women to submit, but yet the guy that is the most successful, is the most attractive, is because, the beauty is what takes to get that guy really attracted to her. So I'm saying there's a structure, there's a system. You get me? The modern day obviously is not the same as the olden days. But for sure, we could say right now, there's a way where you have to know where you're lacking, what you need to improve in, what areas you've been slacking and being in denial, right? And telling yourself that, oh man, I don't really need to work better at this. Or you know what? She's going to learn. She's not going to learn if the truth is really you're not doing great. So I'm just saying, maybe y'all got to challenge yourselves, right? Maybe the fact of you going into no contact could be the time that y'all are realizing like, hey, y'all got so much more to offer. Y'all got more to offer than taking her out and driving her everywhere. And you know what? Taking a picture. Taking those pictures that, man, and you got to be honest. Sometimes those pictures, they don't always come out nice, but females are picky. So taking those pictures that she's still needing you to try to take again 10 more times. If you know, you know. I'm just saying, like, it's not easy, but it goes like this. Right, so I want to, obviously finish off strong like I normally say. If you haven't booked the consultation, and fellas, if you have not gotten the best razor out right now, I'm sure, a lot of y'all got your girls, back with the accent, gotta stop. A lot of your girls been around y'all, and they're not feeling the whole razor bumps. They're not feeling it's smooth there. No. And you know what? Something I gotta tell y'all. One thing is like prickly skin. Females just get turned off by it. But also, when she's touching up on you, if you are not having great results, not smooth skin, and your hairs are going this way, one way, it's a mess up. And it's definitely, once again, a turn off. So make sure you get the best razor. You have to have a quality razor. And fellas, guess what? The price is amazing. So go check it out by clicking that Amazon link after this video. Now, let's wrap up, like I said, very much strong. Yes, very much strong, very much. Okay, let me tell you this. If you go ahead, be inactive for 1 month and became a beast, became this whole best version, right? Something that, you doubted yourself, but yet, for a long time you were lying to yourself, and you finally realized that, you have to challenge yourself, like I said, or do whatever. So for 1 month, you have changed. As I love to say, you have transformed. If you go and do that, how could Veronica, and we bring her name back, and Tiff, be coming back to you and not want you, right? Already the separation is already much. Already she don't know what's going on. You're hiding. Who knows if you're really hiding? See, I don't even know myself. Already, for a lot of fellas, already, you're just ducking. And it's not because you want to be ducking. You just don't want to deal with the drama or her emotions. So change of viewpoint, but a lot of it starts with yourself to help yourself. Like, realistically, if y'all are not putting in the effort, the work, don't expect her to come into your life, want to be a part of your life, and don't expect yourself to give yourself respect. Don't, because you got to earn it for yourself, right? And like I said, if you got respect for yourself, why are you going to deal with a lot of this stuff? So you might really be lying to yourself, right? And yet you got to put improvements in other areas. And it could be during this no contact, when you are fully taking this whole inactive vibe, being MIA vibe, you are now having her see that story or that little example I gave of the guy that transformed in 1 month, and she can't help herself but say, I need you to come and get it going, get the sliding, or. So you get me? Yeah. give me a big thumbs up. No, we're almost done though, fellas. So all jokes aside, I'm just really being honest that like a woman knows the price, right? As much as she's talking about, oh, all guys are the same, or I don't want no guy, or I need to work on myself, or self-love type of stuff, she's still gonna come right back. She's still gonna be stressed over him. She's still gonna be attached. Do I need to keep going? I could. But you see, the point will still be, we know, these females, all women know, you know, you're best there. As much as she could have this ego, make her being distance. As much as she could have this ego, accept the separation, and she can feel like, well, you know, I don't care if he's doing this. Or she can make excuses. After all the guys, after all the Chaz and the Tyrones, the end of the day is going to be the crawling right back, the coming right back to you and telling you, can you forgive me? Can you forgive me one last time? Or we could say this. She will say, like, this is the females that come back around too after no contact. Still got a lot. I didn't say a little bit. No, I'm being serious. Like, still got a lot of ego, a lot of pride. And so they can't tell you how they really feel. They can't tell you they miss you. They can't tell you they're wrong and all that stuff. So yet they come back around, and it helps their ego, you know, as far as you replying, as far as you accepting them back. But they come back around to hit you with a, hey, how are you? Imagine if I talk like that through my videos. Like, you know, sometimes I really do want to slow down, and I really do want to just talk a little bit more like calm. But man, your girl be getting to the going. But anyways, let me just be on track, okay? I'll tell you guys this lastly. Like I said, with no contact, do it correctly, have her come back, and you'll have the best result, you know? I didn't want to really get off track there because this whole tone thing, but y'all feel me now. Y'all get the point. So once again, fellas, if you do want to talk more about consultations, no, first book your consultations by clicking that link down below. And fellas, if you do have any questions though regarding consultations, I do see y'all still ask me how can I book the consultation. That link is pinned, okay? So if you do still have questions about consultations and all that stuff though, and have concerns, still comment it down below. I do reply to most of your comments. I mean, almost all, I would say at this point. But any other questions too, and requests for videos that are still more like this, let your girl know, and y'all know I will most definitely deliver. And one last thing, fellas, if you still have not given this video a big thumbs up, it helps the algorithm so much. So I do gotta constantly remind y'all. All right, check out those links. Y'all see me in my next video. Bye, y'all.